Most people believe that as long as they stay active, walking, gardening, staying busy, their strength will naturally take care of itself as they get older. But here's what almost no one tells you. The moment you stop strength training as you age, your body begins changing faster than you realize, even if you still feel fine on the outside. Muscle loss with aging isn't gradual. After 50, it accelerates. And without regular strength training, your muscles quietly weaken, your balance shifts, and everyday movements start demanding more effort. Before we go any further, if you care about staying strong, mobile, and independent as you age, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I post clear science-based videos every week to help you move better, feel stronger, and age with confidence. In this video, I'll show you exactly what happens inside your body when strength training stops, and how understanding this can help you protect your strength, mobility, and independence as you age. The problem most people never see coming. Here's the problem most adults don't realize is happening. As we age, muscle loss doesn't occur because we stop moving. It happens because we stop challenging our muscles. This process is known as sarcopenia, and it affects nearly everyone after the age of 50. Even if you walk daily, stay active, and feel healthy, your muscles still require resistance to stay strong. Without it, your body receives a very clear message. This muscle is no longer required. Once that message is received, muscle mass declines, strength fades, and stability slowly disappears, often years before people recognize what's happening. Research consistently shows that adults who stop strength training lose muscle faster, experience greater balance problems, and face a higher risk of falls and bone density loss as they get older. This isn't about motivation or discipline. It's simply how the body adapts. But here's the good news. Strength loss is not permanent. With the right approach, you can slow muscle loss, support healthy aging, and maintain independence well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond, without heavy weights or risky workouts. The walking myth and muscle signals. One of the biggest myths about aging well is the idea that staying active is enough to preserve strength. Walking is excellent for heart health, circulation, and overall movement, and it absolutely has a place in a healthy routine. But walking alone does not send the signal your muscles need to remain strong. Muscles don't respond to activity. They respond to challenge. They need resistance. They need tension. They need a reason to stay. When strength training stops, your body doesn't panic. It adapts. It becomes efficient. It reallocates resources away from muscle that is no longer being used. This is why muscle loss with aging can occur even in people who feel active and healthy. You're still moving, but you're no longer telling your body to maintain strength. The first thing that disappears isn't muscle size. It's power. The ability to stand up quickly, to catch yourself if you stumble, to lift, carry, and stabilize your body during everyday movements. Most people don't notice this early decline right away. Movements just take a little more effort. Balance feels slightly less steady. Getting up from the floor takes longer than it used to. These aren't signs that aging is winning. They're signs that your muscles are no longer receiving the signals they need. Mobility, balance, and fall risk. This is where strength loss begins to affect daily life in more noticeable ways. Mobility, balance, and stability. Balance isn't something you either have or don't have. Balance is a strength skill. Your muscles act as stabilizers for your joints. When they're strong, they keep your hips, knees, ankles, and spine aligned as you move. When strength training stops, that support system weakens. Mobility declines not because joints suddenly fail, but because muscles no longer control movement as effectively. Small movements start to feel less steady. Turning quickly, stepping off a curb, reaching overhead. Falls are rarely caused by clumsiness. They're caused by delayed muscle response. The split second when your body can't generate enough force to correct a shift in balance. Strength training trains muscles to react, stabilize, and protect you under real-world conditions. Without it, joint stability decreases, confidence fades, and fall risk increases. If this is helpful so far, take a second to subscribe. These videos are designed to help you move safely and confidently as you age, without confusion or hype. Bone density and joint protection. Another major change that happens when strength training stops occurs inside your bones and joints. Bones are living tissue. They adapt to the forces placed on them. Strength training provides the signal bones need to maintain density and resilience. When that signal disappears, bone density gradually declines. This is why strength training plays such a key role in osteoporosis prevention. Joints respond in a similar way. Strong muscles act as shock absorbers. They distribute force evenly and protect joints from excess stress. When muscle strength declines, joints are forced to absorb more load on their own. This often leads to stiffness and discomfort, not because joints are failing, but because they've lost muscular support. The right kind of strength training doesn't damage joints. It protects them by improving alignment, control, and stability. Metabolism and fat gain. Another frustrating change many people notice after stopping strength training is weight gain, especially around the midsection. Even when eating habits haven't changed much. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. It burns calories even at rest. When muscle mass declines, your resting metabolism slows. Your body simply requires fewer calories than it used to. Strength training also improves insulin sensitivity. As muscle mass decreases, insulin sensitivity can decline, making it easier for energy to be stored as fat. This is why fat gain after 50 often feels confusing. It's not a lack of discipline, it's a change in muscle mass. The good news is that even rebuilding small amounts of muscle can improve metabolism, energy levels, and body composition. Longevity and independence. At its core, strength training isn't really about fitness. It's about independence. Muscle is one of the strongest predictors of how well we age. It supports mobility, balance, metabolism, and recovery, all of which contribute to longevity. When strength training stops, decline tends to compound. Confidence drops. Activity levels fall. Daily tasks feel harder. But maintaining strength preserves freedom. The freedom to get up from the floor, to carry groceries, to travel, to play with grandchildren, to move without fear. Your muscles remain responsive to strength training well into later life. It's never too late to rebuild strength, but it's far easier to maintain it. Safe, realistic strength training and closing strength training. As you age does not mean heavy weights or intense workouts. The most effective approach is simple, controlled, and consistent. You don't need long workouts. You don't need daily sessions. You just need to remind your body that strength is still required. When that signal is present, muscles respond. Joints gain support. Balance improves. Bones stay resilient. Metabolism functions better. Strength training doesn't stop aging, but stopping strength training accelerates it. If this video helped you understand what's happening inside your body, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos on strength, mobility, and healthy aging. The goal isn't to train like you did years ago. The goal is to stay strong enough for the life you want to keep living.